Imagine flying around as a wither, thinking you are the biggest, baddest mob in the game, only to find out there are stronger creatures out there. This is hardcore Minecraft, and I'm going to be spending the next 100 days as a wither. On day 1, I spawned in as a little baby wither.
Oh my goodness, look at my heads.
Since I'm a baby, I only have 10 hearts, but I can also fly. I can shoot exploding skulls, which is awesome, but I have to be careful, since they can also hurt me. But I don't take fall damage, so I'm free to explore. I still need to prepare for the next 100 days, so I collected wood and stone for a pickaxe, sword, and axe. I started to wonder who created me. Hopefully, someone cool. But also for what purpose? To protect? Nah, to destroy. At night, some skeletons gave me trouble, since they could still hit me with their arrows. But I handled it. Eventually. I needed a place to rest, so I took one of the houses and claimed it as my own. At least for the night, or forever. On day 2, I needed to eat, so I found some sheep and cows and blew them up. I don't even need to start a farm, since I'm so OP. While looking for more animals, I found a portal to the Nether, and when I was approaching it, a withered Necromancer was nearby. Oh my, you look weird. What's wrong with your face?
Says the abomination in front of me. No doubt you are creation of that dreadful witch.
Hey, that was mean. But what are you talking about a witch for?
Looks like you are as ugly as you are smart.
The withered Necromancer, who looks like he shops at Hot Topic, left through the portal. I wanted to follow him, but before I went through the portal, I thought about who this witch might be, and where I might find her, and why she abandoned me. I walked through the portal, into the Nether, and I was greeted by a Blackstone Golem, left by the Necromancer. I tried to fight him, but he was too strong. The golem pushed me back into the portal, and as I came out of the other side, the portal was destroyed. For the first time, I felt weak. I knew that I needed to stop being so arrogant, and know that there are creatures that are stronger than me, but not for long, because I'm going to get more powerful. I just need time and experience. For day 3, I decided to look for more materials. I found some iron. I melted it and made iron tools and a sword, along with iron armor. Now that I was all decked out, it was time to start my search for that witch that possibly created me. On my way, I found a pillager base. I tried asking if they knew where the witch might be, but they just attacked me instead. I raided their base and started fighting them all, killing them one by one. Oh my gosh, the food is low. I need to get out of here. At the end, I went home, a bit sad, since it seems like I don't know how to make friends. As I traveled back home, I remembered that only 3% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed, so subscribe if you haven't! On day 4, I was eating some meat, and that helped me grow into a bigger and badder wither. Now I have 20 hearts, so I can take on almost anything. I got to work on a bigger base, one that can fit me, so I started digging on the side of the mountain. I want a long stairway to a big room with prison cells. I mean, free living areas to those that have survived my attacks, or just reminders of my battles. I found a lone pillager and brought him back to my new home. I named him Dr. Phil the Pillager. I then grabbed a villager to represent the village that I took over. I named him Victor. And finally, I captured an iron golem, who I named the Iron Giant. I then made a kitchen with a bunch of furnaces to cook food and melt iron. I built a little room underneath with a bunch of chests for all my loot and 3 beds, one for each head. And that night, I slept like a king. For all of day 7, I slept, and I had a crazy nightmare. And in front of me was the withered Necromancer.
I will not allow a product of the witch get in my way.
And what are your plans?
To rule all dimensions. But first, I must kill you.
You can't kill me! I asked him why killing me was so important, and who this witch is. And he explained that she created me to stop him from taking over everything. I woke up terrified, and with even more questions about who I am. But I must keep my guard up. A war is coming to me. For days 8 to 9, I woke up to mini Blackstone Golems all over my base. I fight them off, but they hit hard, and I am nowhere near ready to take on that withered Necromancer. And what really scares me is that it seems like he knows where I live. I fought the mini Blackstone Golems off, and they dropped Blackstone. I go off to search for the witch, traveling across all kinds of biomes. First, I searched the snow biome, but there wasn't much there. Then, the desert biome, and I fought off a few husks. Finally, the jungle biome, where I found some cute pandas to chill with.
You know where a witch might be? No, you guys are worthless, but you're cute.
I found a village, and one of the villagers had some information for me. Excuse me, have you seen a witch around here? Where's the swamp? I saw that it was getting late, so I went home for the night. On days 10 through 12, I went to explore nearby caves, looking for redstone dust to make a compass. While searching, I found a mine shaft with chests. One of them had a diamond, and I also mined for gold. I wanted to take these to my base for safekeeping. On my way back, I was followed by a wither puppet who looked pretty tiny, but looks can be deceiving. Hello there, little guy. Were you sent by the Necromancer to kill me? His army must not be all it's cracked up to be. Sure you are, little guy. The wither puppet attacks me, but it doesn't do any damage. I don't think you'll be destroying the world anytime soon. Okay, I think you just need a friend. How about you come with me? Okay, buddy. Let's get back to my place. You got a name, by the way? Okay, I'll call you Timmy. I took Timmy back with me, but all he could talk about was how he will rule this world once everyone is gone. I think he is all bark and no bite. So I plan to help him out and maybe show him the good in this world. Says the guy who tried to destroy the first village he saw. On days 13 to 14, I took my new friend mining with me. He found plenty of iron and coal, but after a long search, Timmy found some redstone dust. Yes, I can finally make the compass. It was time to head back home, and I went straight to a workbench and made the compass. I showed it to Timmy, who was messing around in the garden. It looked like he was farming sugarcane.
Check out my new compass.
Hey, give it back! He ran away with it and turned it into a map. No, I was going to use that. I don't want a map. Bad, Timmy, bad. What the heck, man? I was really mad at Timmy, but he just kept taunting me. Why are you acting so mean to me? But then I noticed something on the map. I don't need a stupid map. Wait, what's this? I saw a place close by that I hadn't explored yet. A cabin surrounded by lava. Could this be where the witch lives? My curiosity got the best of me, and so Timmy and I headed off. On days 15 through 17, we followed the map to this large cabin. I knew that this was the right place. Timmy was a bit more skeptical. Well then, be ready to fight. But I don't think this is a trap. Okay, Timmy. But Timmy can't go over the lava. You never learned how to swim in lava? Just jump. You should be fireproof. Look, it's nice and toasty, just like a hot tub. Timmy jumped in, but the lava still hurt him for some reason. Are you okay? Are you sure? Okay. Then the witch revealed herself.
Oh, well, hello there, dearie. Come, I've been expecting you.
For days 18 to 21, the witch started out by giving me a tour of her cabin. She showed me her bedroom, and also where she does her experiments.
And this is where I created you. You know, before you disappeared.
Are these my brothers and sisters?
Well, they could have been. But you were my first wither child to come to life.
She took me to my bed and told me to rest for the night. And in the morning, we have a lot to discuss. All right, good night, Mom.
Don't call me that.
Oh. In the morning, she told me that I have a purpose.
The Ender Dragon is the most feared creature in all the dimensions. That is, until you defeat it.
How do I find him?
Oh, in time, my child, in time. You're not ready yet. You must undergo a series of tests, starting with a battle tower not far from here.
She then splashed me with a potion. What the? What was that?
That will make your power greater.
I tested out my power, and my cooldown got lowered.
Hey, oh, don't destroy my house! It's expensive!
Oh, sorry. I'll just go to the battle tower then. Days 22 through 25, I head out to find the battle tower. But first, I had to find Timmy outside. Hey, Timmy, are you still out here? Sorry for being gone so long. Oh my gosh, you scared me. Okay, Timmy, let's go. The tower was further than I thought, so I wanted to stop and rest for the night, but Timmy just taunted me about it. No, I'm not a chicken. No, I haven't done 100 days as a chicken yet. I just think we should rest. We kept moving on, fighting mobs along the way, until we finally found the battle tower, and it was huge. Oh look, I can just fly to the top and take all the rewards now. I have to earn my riches? Timmy was right. We started at the bottom and found a chest full of loot, but then we were ambushed by spiders. I got him. Yeah, way to go, Timmy. The next level had zombies, though Timmy and I cleared them out and took all the loot. Next, we went up against a new type of skeleton vanguards. And they would not go down easily, but the reward on this level was great. Finally, we went up against a summoner on the top level who summoned up more vanguards. The battle was long, but Timmy took out the vanguards and I went for the summoner. And with our teamwork, we killed them all. Yeah, we did it, Timmy! Let's go! I searched through the final chest and find diamonds, TNT, and obsidian. Timmy searched through the other, and it just had coal. I realized that with the obsidian we got, we can fix the portal and go back to the Nether to defeat the Blackstone Golem. On days 26 to 28, we got back to the base and found that it had been raided. Everything was on fire. My pillager, villager, and iron golem were either killed or set free. Dr. Phil, Victor, Iron Giant! All the animals were cooked alive, and they made holes in my base. They also took all my valuables and destroyed my chests and furnaces. Did some remodeling? Hope you enjoy it. What? Hugs and kisses? What does that even mean? Timmy, stop! Not the time, dude! I got so mad that I started shooting my skulls at the village, but I hit a tree with bees, and they attacked me. Oh no, bees! No! They poisoned me! No, stay away! I'll give you something to be afraid of. I shot Timmy, and he got scared. I didn't care that I scared off Timmy, and I took out my anger on killing all the bees. I cleaned up a bit and gathered materials to head off to the Nether, and I made some new armor and gave my old armor to Timmy as an apology for how I acted. I vowed to get my revenge, and we headed off to the portal. Sure you will, bud. For days 29 to 32, we repaired the portal, and when we went through, the Blackstone Golem was still waiting for us. We battled it, and it could blind us both, but as long as we dodged his attacks, we were good. We continue fighting. I tried to get him to tell me where the withered Necromancer is, but the Golem won't tell me. Then, finally, Timmy and I killed him. It is time for us to find the Necromancer and get our revenge. Days 33 through 35, we searched all through the Nether. We fought off hoglins, which reminded me about when I was a hoglin for 100 days. We also fought off blazes, and Timmy's snowballs came in clutch. We also ran into some piglins. Hey, do you guys know where the withered Necromancer lives? They all just looked at me like I was crazy, and then they started getting scared and ran away. I asked my friend if he knew why they were scared of me. Why? What did she do? And the Ender Dragon. It's the strongest creature in the third dimension, the end. Then Timmy noticed a tower. This must be where the Necromancer lives. On days 36 to 40, we found the Wither Necromancer's base, and I confronted him.
You are no match for my army.
What? You're scared I will kill you?
No, it is you who should be afraid.
The Necromancer summoned Soul Reapers, who attacked Timmy. Oh no, I'll save you. We fought the Reapers, but we were too weak, and we had to retreat. Oh no, I'm only at 2 hearts. We gotta go, Timmy.
You will regret coming here, especially you, my little wither puppet.
What did he just say? On days 41 to 44, we made it back to the portal after a long, quiet journey back, but I couldn't keep it in anymore. What did the Necromancer mean by my little wither puppet? Timmy, do you work for the withered Necromancer? Was it you who told him where my base is? No, I don't, and you are not my friend. You are a traitor. Go back to where you belong. I sent Timmy back to the Nether and closed up the portal so he couldn't find me again. On days 45 to 49, I returned back to my base and used some of the Blackstone Timmy gave me from killing that golem to fill in a few of the holes in my base. I spent some time trying to get my mind off of Timmy, so I did some mining. I then found a ravine with so much obsidian. I decided to mine as much of it as I could until my diamond pickaxe broke. I'm going to replace the walls of my base with obsidian to go with my all-black theme. I also made a secret chest in front of my bed, so that if I got raided again, they wouldn't find my most valuable items. I also collected some new animals for my farm, and then admired the new look of my base. But all of a sudden, an Enderman appeared and dropped a threatening book. What do you want? What's this? A book? What's it say? The peace between the 3 dimensions is over. Prepare yourself for war? I had to go tell the witch about this. Then on days 50 to 52, I got to the witch's house, and it seemed like she wasn't even there. After searching her house, I then heard some voices from her room, and it sounded like the witch and the withered necromancer. What are you doing here?
This means war. I knew you created him to destroy me.
I would never.
I got a note too, saying to prepare for war.
This is worse than I thought. The Ender Dragon must have sent those.
He knows that you created this wither to conquer all 3 dimensions.
All of a sudden, an explosion happened, and a black hole was formed right outside the witch's hut.
The dragon has created a black hole in this dimension. How is this possible?
Bronzo, get out of here! I'll take care of this.
The witch stopped the black hole from expanding, but I don't think she can hold it for long.
This is your fault, witch. You must destroy Bronzo before the Ender Dragon comes for you.
The withered necromancer left, but all I could focus on was the black hole.
He's just jealous of your power, but you're not ready to take on the Ender Dragon yet. Go home and rest. I will take care of this black hole.
I did as she said and left, but I couldn't stop thinking about what lies ahead for me. I got home for days 53 through 56, and I added a small bedroom that I dug up in my base, just in case Timmy comes back. I'm now starting to miss the little guy, and I need someone to talk to about this Ender Dragon, who seems to be a much bigger threat than I thought. I also relit the portal to the Nether and started to look for Timmy, just in case he might forgive me, and want to be allies again, cause I'm gonna need all the help I can get. I talked to some locals and asked if they had seen a little wither puppet bent on world domination, but no one knew anything. I also mined Blackstone and basalt blocks. I have plans to make something awesome. I went back home and began building a wither statue outside of my base. I want everyone that wanders by to see it, especially the Ender Dragon, so they know not to mess with the wither that lives here, for I fear no enemy, and I am the most fearsome creature in all 3 dimensions. Days 57 through 60, I wanted to show how destructive I can be as a wither, so I traveled around the world, destroying any village I saw, and my skull shooting power got even more powerful. I could use it faster! I took a hostage from one of the villages. Alright, you're coming with me! I made him make new weapons and fix up the prison cells. He made me an enchanted diamond sword with Smite 5 and Fire Aspect 2, and an enchanted crossbow with Knockback 2 and Quick Charge 2. I continued destroying villages when a child approached me, saying how mean I was for exploding his home. I'm not a monster! I felt a little bad for the kid, but he doesn't understand. I have to show how destructive I am. It's in my nature. The kid then punched me, and his bravery reminded me of Timmy, which made me sad. So I flew off, continuing to blow up the rest of the town. Though I realized that I just missed Timmy, and that I am no longer mad at him. Just mad that he's gone. Just mad at myself. For days 61 to 64, I went back to the Nether and went through a fungus forest with a piglin in it. I asked if they had seen Timmy, but the piglin wouldn't talk, so I intimidated it with my explosions. The piglin pointed towards the Necromancer's fortress. It was time to visit him again. After a long day of flying, I finally found the fortress and went straight to that withered Necromancer. What have you done with Timmy? I know you have him.
You have some nerve coming here.
Hand over Timmy, or I'll attack you with my new weapons.
I do not have him here.
I shot him with my crossbow.
I haven't seen him since that incident at my tower.
You lie. Just give him back, and I will stay out of your business.
Why would I want him back? He was worthless. Now get out.
How dare you! I attacked him and his minions, but they outnumbered me. Plus, I felt like he might be telling the truth about Timmy not being here. On days 65 to 68, I went home to find the witch, who looked pretty nervous.
I lost control of the black hole, and it destroyed my hut before I could contain it again.
Oh no. Well, if you need a place to live, you can stay here. She took on my offer, and I made her a new room next to Timmy's, complete with brewing stations, soul sand, and a sign that said, "World's Best Mom." She loved it and wanted to help me continue on my statue of a wither. It's still just an outline, but I will get to making out the small details soon, so stick around for that. As we were on top of the giant wither, I saw something in the distance. Is that Timmy? My best friend had returned. I greeted him warmly, told him how much I missed him and how sorry I was. He told me he wanted to earn my trust back by helping me get to the end and defeat the Ender Dragon. What the heck? That's a lot of Eyes of Ender. I showed the witch all these Eyes of Ender Timmy collected, and she told me to go find the stronghold, but not to enter yet. We are not strong enough, and that I need to collect some more materials so she can make new potions to help us in our battle to come. On days 69 to 74, I used the Eyes of Ender to locate the stronghold. It was pretty far, and I had to fight some mobs, collecting spider eyes for the witch, as well as fight a bunch of endermen, which we used to collect more ender pearls. Finally, we found the stronghold and started digging down. It was pretty deep underground, so it took a lot of digging. It was really hard for me to fit, so I had to dig my way through the stronghold. I'm not fat, I'm just big boned. Wait, that's all I am is bones. We found the library and got some enchanted books, and we still had to fight off some mobs.
Oh, no. Okay. Take that.
We finally found the portal, and it was time to place down the Eyes of Ender. This is it, Timmy. The moment we have been waiting for. I'll place down the first ones. You place down the rest. You don't have any more. What? We had used up most of the eyes trying to find this place, so now we need to make more. I guess it's time to head back home and kill some endermen. For days 75 through 79, we were on our way back to the base when I saw another black hole and the witch running towards us.
Bronzo, another black hole has been made at your base, and I wasn't quick enough to stop it.
Does that mean the base is destroyed?
Oh, yes.
No, my stuff, my statue.
Oh, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that you defeat the Ender Dragon.
She was right. I needed to focus on my training. Surely the Ender Dragon was the only powerful enough to create the black holes that were ruining the overworld. I had to take him down. So I gave her the materials I had gathered.
Yes, these will do nicely. Now we just need a brewing stand and a place to put it.
It was time to find a new base, somewhere far from the black holes, and somewhere the Ender Dragon couldn't find us. We found a mountain that we could set up under, with a few beds, a chest, and a crafting table. On days 80 to 84, Timmy and I fought more endermen for pearls, but we still needed blaze powder. It was almost morning, so we headed back to the base, where the withered Necromancer had found us. We were expecting a full-on attack. What are you doing here?
Please, don't attack me. I am just seeking refuge.
What? I don't believe you. He explained to us that his base had been destroyed by another black hole, and that now all he can do is join sides with us, since I am the only one powerful enough to kill the Ender Dragon. He tells me that he stores blaze powder at the fortress, and that if we hurry, it may still be there, but the black hole will consume it soon. Days 85 through 89, we went to the Nether and found the fortress being consumed by a black hole. Oh my gosh, that thing is huge! I found a Soul Reaper who seemed to be in charge. Where is the blaze powder your boss holds?
My boss? That man is a coward. We have revolted.
Okay, well then I'll just grab what I need and go.
I'll never tell you where it is.
Oh yeah? Tell me where it is, or I'll kill you all! Starting with your friend. I used my power on them, and it looked like my cooldown got shorter. Now, I could just spam it.
Okay, stop. Leave Jerry alone. It's underneath us, in the lava room.
I found the chest with the powder, and also a netherite pickaxe and an axe, so I took those as well. On days 90 through 94, we made it back home, and I made the Eyes of Ender that we needed for the portal.
I should also enchant your weapons and armor. That will help you in battle.
That's a great idea.
But I need books.
I remembered the library at the stronghold, so I told her I'd grab them there. We went back to the stronghold, and we found the library again. I collected as many books as I could and destroyed a lot of the stronghold. We also placed down the rest of the eyes and opened up the portal. No, we are not ready. Let's head back. Also, we aren't destroying the world. On days 95 through 98, I brought back the books to the witch and made her an area for the enchanting room. She enchanted my armor to have protection, as well as my pickaxe to have unbreaking. It was time to finally defeat the Ender Dragon. Let's go, Mom, to the battle!
No, this is your birthright. You must do this alone.
I understand. What about Timmy?
Yeah, sure, he can go.
Day 99. We made it back to the stronghold, but the portal wasn't working. One of the blocks was missing. And then an Enderman showed up with a missing block. Timmy, we gotta kill it! We chased after it, but I was too big to get around the stronghold's hallways. But Timmy could fit just fine, and he trapped the Enderman. Timmy, what's going on? Are you winning? Can you do it? Timmy! Nice job! I wish I could have saw it. Timmy placed the final eye back on the portal, and it opened up. Timmy, before we go, take my crossbow. Use it to destroy the end crystals. Let's go! We jumped in, ready to fight. On day 100, we made it to the end. There it is. Let's do this. My power was so strong. I was able to take out the crystals just by shooting them rapidly with my skulls. I was also able to blast the dragon, but it was resilient and put up quite a fight with its own blasts of fire. Okay. Take exploding skulls, you big freak. Almost there, almost there. Take it. She's almost done for. Kill it, kill her. The dragon wasn't going down without a fight, but I was finally able to slay the beast. Oh, almost there. Oh, we got it. Yes, yes, we did it. We killed it. Now, there can be peace in all the dimensions. Okay, now we need that egg. I want it as a souvenir. Also, try to find the head. Oh wow, you're really smart, Timmy. Timmy then knocked the egg off the pedestal. All right, now we just need to... Oh, how did you know to... Wait, what? Timmy, what are you talking about? Just get the egg. Oh, great. Okay, we grabbed the egg, and before we could head back to tell the witch about our victory, Timmy had a surprise for me. Then Timmy took out a device and created another black hole that started sucking me in. Timmy, no. Wait. I didn't get to tell everyone to like the video and comment on what animal you want me to do a 100 days challenge on next.